Welcome to the second episode of me digging, finding lost history, and adventure on the road. So far, it's been a challenge. 2 dogs and a cat, all of us cooped up in this truck, but so far so good and we've made do. So I can't really beat the feeling of fulfilling a lifelong dream. The only thing better than that is the news I get to share with you guys that I'm actually going to be able to go and purchase my travel trailer finally. I'm actually shopping for one this week. So hopefully within the next 7 to maybe 14 days, I'll have one, have it inspected, and have it hooked to my truck and on the roads. Before we start into the video, I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that's donated to my GoFundMe, who have stopped me on the street and have given me money towards this whole big dream of mine. I started with $7,000 I had to raise. Boy, you guys sure have covered me on that, especially one of you on GoFundMe, Bill. That was a heck of a donation, and that put me across the line that I can at least start shopping for one and make up the balance and difference in all of this as I go. So I just wanted to thank all of you so much, and lastly highlight some of the bottles you guys just saw in the opening. Those were donated to me by my privy digging mentor, Tom Grove. Many moons ago, he showed me how to use a privy probe and find privies, and well, this is now all his fault. But I wanted to thank him especially too for some of the great bottles that he gave me and that you guys got to see. That's just a small amount of what he donated to me to sell, and if I sell those, it'll get me the rest of the way, plus a lot of the other endeavors I have going on here. But the travel trailer is going to be here within 7 to 14 days. Just got to go pick out which one I want and get it inspected and so forth. So take care, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Well, it's a new day and a new episode, and we're here at Home Depot once more. We went from Morningstar last night and proceeded to bed down at one of our truck stop locations where trucks park off the road, and spent a nice quiet night there. And got some paperwork done this morning, got our wash done this morning, checked the GoFundMe that keeps going up. I can't even express my gratitude enough to you guys for helping me out with this. I guarantee you some great media to do it, and some traveling and so forth. So today we're going to go down to Home Depot. I got a good spot going. Seems to be a lot of debris coming out that's the appropriate age. Pretty hot day, but there's a good breeze blowing down here. So yep, we'll go down there, do our digging thing. Alright, I just got to get my freshly washed digging hat on here, and me and the kiddos here will be ready to go. Alright, the kids and I just got down to the dump here, and I can hear off in the distance they're clearing brush. I don't know if they're clearing a path down to here. I hiked up, tried to stay as concealed as I could. I got this daggone tie-dyed hippie shirt on, and I tried to stay as concealed as I could. I don't think they saw me, but yeah, they're clearing some kind of path or something down in through here. And why? I don't want to know why. Hopefully they're not coming back here with bulldozers to do stuff or to get better access back here to try to police it, which I'm not sure they'd run me off, but I really don't want to find out. So we're just kind of holding tight. I'm trying to keep an ear out for if they're getting closer, or if they're just making a big round area. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, we got to kind of keep our ears open today down here at Home Depot. Not often we have to. I don't know if you guys can hear all that. You probably can, but I got a chainsaw to my left and now a chainsaw to my right, so I don't know what the heck they're doing back here, but we might get run off of the Home Depot today. But I'm going to keep digging until they get about 40 feet away, then we'll get out of here. I'm sure you guys can hear the chainsaws now. Yeah, we better look to get out of here. I barely got a shovel in the dirt since I got here. But yeah, there are definitely people coming through here doing something. So I don't want to be down here with my shovel and digging stuff when they come through, because I've turned this hillside into my own playground up here. And I just don't want to get yelled at, approached at about it, or complained to about it. This is such an abandoned, kind of forgotten part of this property. Usually nobody would care, and plus I backfill, so I'm not here to do any harm, but boy oh boy, I think unfortunately we're gonna have to pack up here because I can hear the brush actually moving close by. Come here, Lil. Lil's all over the place. She's checking everything out. She knows there's people around us, so we got to get the hell out of here, basically. This guy's getting real close now down here to my west with a chainsaw. He's got to only be 30, 40 feet away, so we're out of here. I'll check in with you guys in the truck. Whew, boy, we're finally back to the truck, and my gosh, was that ever a dicey deal. There must be a dozen guys with hard hats and vests walking. Well, one batch is like 20 foot from us, sawing trees down, clearing brush. I don't know what they're doing down here. Hopefully they're digging something and I can go and get in the sight. This whole hill is nothing but bottles, but man, oh day, we had to get the hell out of Dodge. They're really coming up on us quick, and like I said, no sooner I get a shovel in the ground, these guys are showing the heck up. So yeah, kids are panting. I'm sweating from getting the heck out of here. It didn't help matters. I left the car keys there, so I had to tie the dogs to the truck, jog back there, grab them quick, and run on back before they actually got up to our site up on the hill. But they're probably going to discover my home dumpo if they didn't already, or maybe that's why they're making a road back there. I don't know. Make it easy for me to get there. I'm sure that's what they're doing. We're parked at the park up from where the dump is, so we're okay to be where we're at now. But yeah, my permission there is iffy. It's old contacts I had that I don't think they're with the company anymore that it's for, and the company's actually defunct more or less here in York. So if I was found there, these guys are having a bad day and want to crack some kind of whip versus a chainsaw. So we're going to take a little break here, turn on the air conditioning in the truck, cool ourselves off, and then we're going to head to, I'm not sure, but I still want to do some digging today. So yeah, we'll see where we end up next. Alrighty guys, I decided to come to one of my favorite places today. I used to bring Ralph here for his birthday for the creek over here. It comes out of an old quarry outlet, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to bring these guys here. Now we're going to try to just start to settle down for the evening and maybe just stay where we are here for the night. I think I'm going to take the kids up the creek outlet here to that quarry and do a little investigating with them. Alright, I got the dogs all hooked up. I just got to go over here. I'm going to grab my probe so I can not have to bend over for every little thing I want to check out. Getting old, my back and my knees aren't going to handle this forever. I'll get here and get goat out. Anybody wonders why I call this probe goat? It's from a Pontiac, 60, I believe 7, Pontiac GTO. That's how it got its name, goat. Yeah, good old goat. Goat's only about 3.5 feet long, but it's my main probe, and he needs a new tip, but he'll live. All right, you two wait here a sec. We'll wait till this guy goes. All right, let's see how high all this is here. Down in there's where we're going. Wow, there is no water in there. You can see probably if you guys look close enough that little cave looking deal back in there. I've always wanted to go in there. It's all this limestone all piled up, these ginormous spiders, but hey, with this dry, I can really search that creek bed well up there. So yeah, we'll get down here. Dingbats in the water. Hutchie, you're not supposed to get in there. Water dog extraordinaire. Come on, bud. Hey, come on. Come on, get back here. You better get back here. You're trying to cough water up and swim. Daddy's gonna come in there and save you. Come on. He's smart as a whip, but boy, more energy and gumption than you'd ever think in a dog. He's got the energy of both my previous labs put together, Ralph and Zeppelin. All right, come on, Lil. There you go. Come on. Come along with Dad. All right, come here. Come here, baby. All right. See what the heck we're hunting here. Here's some stuff. There's some deer teeth, bones, part of a jaw, vertebrae. That's pretty cool. I have some stuff I want to do with vertebrae. Hopefully there's some decent ones there. We'll wait till we're way back to be doing that. But oh, this is great with no water in here. Heck, I wore my creek walking shoes down on the creek being. Whatever. Oh, it's such a hot freaking day out. It's so cool in here. I want to see if I can find you guys a coring sample. They're usually laying around in here. You can see them when they were drilling for the calcium. See where the deposits were. They always had core samples. I guess they throw down in here or get rid of. But I'll find one here in a little bit and I can show you guys. This is actually a great place for Native American artifacts too. I found, well, broken points here in this little bit of creek bed here, but yeah, I'll have to give her a look over. If I find anything good, I'll certainly share it with you guys. Yeah, here's a piece of mining equipment. That's usually underwater here with just this little bit of top sticking out. So yeah, there is no water in this creek bed. Man, that is great. This is going to be fun to hunt. But while we're here, we'll at least check out the cave. Yeah, Hutch. Yeah, pretty cool, huh, guys? I didn't bring my flashlight or my phone or anything, but yeah, neat old hole in the ground. All right, guys, let's start hunting this thing. See what the heck we can find. Yeah, here's a piece of pottery I just found in the creek. Nothing spectacular, even kind of modern looking, but I found some older, towards turn of the century stuff, more up on top of this hill here. It's almost like they were throwing their junk down over this hill and it was finding its way into the creek. Yeah, it's changed back here a little bit. And oh gosh, I've been back here probably 50 times. And as you can see here, Mud Pie, he's just like his great uncle Ralph. He will get muddy. He will do whatever. Won't you, Mud Pie? Are you getting in the mud? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. I'm so glad you gotta get back in the truck with me later. We better go and wash you off, Braveheart. You got your face all painted. Hey, you're doing battle for some artifacts. That's my boy. All right, hey, Hutchie, you get out of there, okay? Can you get out of that for Dad? Okay, come on, get out of there. Get out of there, Mud Pie. I know, look at your face. I know, look at your face. Hutchie, come here. Come here once. Now, Hutchie, sit. Look, this is what Hutch would look like if he was a chocolate lab. Oh, Hutchie, that mud stinks too. Why would you do such a thing? Because you're Hutchie, that's why. Yep, smart as a whip, but a dipshit. All right, up here there's really nothing much. It's real gravelly, kind of kicked out, so I'm gonna go down this way. It's a little more pitted down here, and honestly, this is where I found most of my stuff before. But oh, cool, here's a mushroom I found. That's pretty cool. Probably a magic one. Let's see here, see what my magic Labrador's doing. Changes yellow to brown. All right, I'm gonna start hunting down in here, and yeah, I'll get with you guys if I find anything good. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you are. We gotta wash your face. Oh my gosh, that's my boy. I'm glad you have fun. And then there's poor little bird, Lily. I know, she just comes on. She said, I want to keep the peace. All right, back to hunting. All right, it got pretty dark back here, and it's even getting dark now. But just figured I'd show you guys what I came across that was actually worth bringing back. No bottle dump to be had. Bunch of railroad crap up there. It's too heavy to do anything with, although cool. But these some vertebrae that I found that I'd like to maybe make into something, try to experiment with. I've had them over the years, and I just end up throwing them away, but maybe there's something I can do with them. And then I got a bunch of really cool deer teeth here. I have a bunch of them already, but it never hurts to pick up some, and without it being the whole jaw, that's kind of handy dandy. Probably my coolest find, and it's kind of generic, but I promised you guys I'd find you one. It's part of a coring sample from the old quarry that's up here. You can see how it's perfectly round. Usually I find them they're about this big, but I've seen on Facebook a lot of people visit this site and they find them and they're like, oh, you know, I bring them home. So I think it's been pretty picked through or picked out. But yeah, this one was just partially sticking out about like that. It was about the last place I looked because I scoured and scoured for one, because I'd like to have one just for display up at the stand up at Morningstar, and then for public events. As promised, there is one. That's a coring sample. Yep, it'll be time to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the river here soon, and see if we can't maybe stay the night, have nobody bug us or come and tell us to move. The other cool thing about this spot is it's right by one of the main lines for Norfolk Southern here, and I'm a train nut, so I get the train spot while I'm here as well, and maybe we can catch one here at sunset. Attaboy, we'll go see the train. I see a train. Here it comes. Woo! That's a good one, bud. Good morning, guys. We slept here last night successfully. Nobody ran us off, and like I said, this is one of my favorite places around, but we're just getting moving this morning. We already ran to Rutter's. I got my coffee, got a little something to eat, now I'm feeding the dogs, and I'm actually contemplating staying down here today because there's so much that can be done. So we'll have to maybe take a hike around. I noticed there's an old abandoned house foundation up here I never saw before. Might have some room to pull off at it, so I'll have to check that out. But yeah, just letting the kids eat their breakfast for now, and then we'll make a plan of what exactly we're doing today. All right, just some background about where we are. We're actually in Saganaw, Pennsylvania today. It's just east of York, maybe about 10-12 miles, and we're actually along the Susquehanna River here. Real cool fact is where we actually camped out last night is the old mule path for the Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal, built in about 1838. So that's a neat piece of history we got to sleep on last night. And yeah, it's got the two abandoned quarries back here, and then there's a lot of other historic stuff that's around here as well. Now, I'm a train nut, so we're right by the main line for Norfolk Southern. Saw a couple trains last night. That was pretty cool. Hopefully we'll catch a couple today while we're here. I've really hunted the heck out of this place, but there's still quite a few places I need to go and take a look at, so I think we'll do that over the next maybe day or two. I'm not even sure what I'm quite doing yet this week, but I think we'll start off down here where I'm familiar, where it's really nice. The weather's super gorgeous today. It's only going to get to about 85, and the humidity is absolutely gone. So I say we do some hiking around here, see what exactly it is we can find, and maybe stop off at that house foundation I mentioned earlier and see if there isn't somewhere we could pull off to try to sneak up into the thing and see if there's any structure still there, outhouse still there, maybe dump that's there. So we'll check it out later, but for now we're just going to come up with a game plan, and I'm going to get the dogs moving, and we'll see exactly what we can get into today. So apparently I had a little incident last night. Drove off from our spot, went to Rutter's, came back and discovered this critter escaped the truck and was out in the brush all on her own, who's always been an indoor cat, who knows nothing about being an outdoor cat. I knew she'd get hungry, she'd come back. She won't go too far because she is not an outdoor cat. She likes to be inside, and for some reason she thought it was a good idea to push the top part open here and get out last night. So I'm going to put her back in her spot here. Hutch helped me find her, thankfully. There you go, baby. And yeah, I was going to have to stay here a couple days and rattle her food bag. I think that's about the only other way I could have got her back. But old Hutchie here, good boy Hutch, he helped me find her. I asked him to go find her. He kept going off the one part of the brush. Looks looks like a junk train, general freight. Yep, it's just a junk train or a local, one of the two. That's pretty cool. Nothing but coal trains all night. A little something different. Come on, get up. Come on. Up. Wow, boy. All right, come on, come along. Come on. One last thing I wanted to mention too is that today is the last day for somebody to be a puppy. That's right. Tomorrow you turn 1. Yeah. Hope you're not blind for your first birthday with that stick, but yep, today's the last day for somebody to be a technical puppy. Yep, tomorrow's your first birthday. I even brought your birthday hat along for some photos tomorrow wherever we're at, so yeah, I thought I'd throw that in here too. One last day of being my pup, then you gotta be my grown-up dog. Alright, so I decided to pull out of our space and we gotta do some errands here quick. It's about halfway through the day now, and I was just doing a lot of editing for all the media I've been putting together. I'm going real slow so it doesn't shake the camera real bad. This is actually a dirt road. We're on a road called Gut Road. And it looks like it sounds, so yeah, the camera's gonna probably hop around a little bit, but we're gonna drive by that foundation I mentioned earlier, and we're gonna end up coming back and parking at the end of Gut Road here. We're gonna check out a little stream called Hartman Run. I found debris in it that's pretty old before. It's something that I've always wanted to get to the bottom of here, so we will do that today for about 2, maybe 3 hours max. I don't know if we can go the whole way up where the foundation is, but we can at least gauge the creek, see if there's any dumps in it, anything cool farther up it, and go from there. But yep, that's the plan for now. We're going to go do that, park there till about sunset, and then we're going to try to get back to our spot, because I love it down here. It's really, really peaceful. It's by the river. The bugs are not bad. I think I had 1 mosquito bite last night, so yep, hopefully we can come back. Hopefully nobody steals my spot while I'm gone, but it's worth the risk. And there's 2, 3 other spots I like. Wish us luck, and I'll check in once we're on site, or we reach the foundation, one or the other here. Alright, I think we're coming up on where this foundation was. I just want to take a look here. So I kind of located, I want to look at where it is on one of my 1860s maps. Let's see, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Right there. Yeah, I'll have to come back and check that out. Oh shit, won't you do it? So we're finally back from running our errands. We're going to go hunt the creek over here I was talking about, that Hartman Run. There's also fossils in this creek. I've found petrified wood in this creek before. It's not much of it, but you can find it here and there. So our #1 job today is to see if we can't discover any dumps along the creek. Number 2, any other cool stuff in the creek, try to recover that too. I'm just going to put on my water shoes, hook up my beast, and we'll be on our way. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go see what this looks like over here, and I'll cut you guys loose in the creek. I was hoping to have a little path beside all this, but I should have known it'd be like a channel. There you go, buddy, get in. There you go. Can you do it, Lil? Know how nuts you're gonna be for this. All right, how deep is it, Hutchie? You're my depth finder. We'll wrap the leashes over my shoulders and around my neck here, and I guess get the heck in here. All right, gotta get these leashes wrapped around my shoulders here a little better. There we go. Come on, Lil. Slowly but surely, we turned her into a water dog. Come on, I know you're not too overly crazy for the water, but yeah, you know, if you want to come with us, you gotta kind of get in the water, huh? Come on. Yeah, we'll take it easy up through here. See what the heck we can find. Yeah, this is the main line we were staying at down from here. And then if we go under the bridge here, I'll just look while I'm walking here for anything interesting. I haven't seen too much pottery and debris this time down. I had before, but yeah, right ahead of us here is the main line in from York. Comes north out of York and then meets up along the river here. This is super deep here. You really stick with me, you two, along this road. Pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't seen anything all that promising so far here in the creek. I've seen pottery in here before. Like I said, there's fossils and stuff, but at least the dogs will get a little bit of a swim in, huh? Yeah. All right, we'll get under here. This gourd. Gourd. Cool. Good gourd. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of a fast walk through here. Gotta keep up the yellow fella. Come on. Come on, little bell. There's a brick. I saw a brick in the creek. That's a start. Maybe take a look around here. Something a little more low-key here versus being by that road and everything's submerged and covered. A little easier hunting this way. I'll check back in with you guys if I find anything interesting. Yeah, right here. It's one of the first pieces I've found, really. Some kind of lid. And maybe there's a little more up here. Whenever I hunt creeks, when I'm going a certain direction, I always stick to the right, whatever direction I'm going. When I come back, of course, I'll go to my right again and then check the other side. It's so my eyes aren't overwhelmed for shapes. That's how I hunt a creek like this, to see what exactly is in it, because today I'm here for a little bit of everything. Native American artifacts, regular European stuff, fossils, you name it. So yeah. Come on, Lil, come on. All right, let's turn it around. No debris in this creek. Yeah, at least the dogs had fun, and I have fun when they have fun, but yeah, not really on what I'm looking to do here. Go on, Lil. Go on, baby. Come on, I know you're not like your brother, like a deer. Come on, there you go. There you go, just flop on there. Well, just keep looking around here. Maybe we'll stop off this gravel bar up here and I'll look for some petrified wood or other fossils. There's actually trilobites up here where the railroad blasted out the hill, but I don't think we're going to get up there this visit. And they're pretty far and few between in these deposits, but petrified wood, though, you can find that somewhat readily here. So yeah, we'll go down here and see if we can find some. All right, I'm just going to hunker down here a second and look at some of the rocks around me here, see if I can see any. Like I said, it's not that easy to find down in here, but I found a couple pieces before. Not really looking all that hard. That's not it, but yep, you can have that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just keep looking here. This is kind of a big chunk gravel bar. Most of the petrified wood down in here is in small pieces. Just looking for anything I can find, artifact or bottle wise. Yeah, there's some cold cream edge. Yeah, always a little something to be found. There we go. There's a little piece of redware. Yeah, I know, buddy, it's redware. Yeah, redware. Yeah, I know, I found some redware. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's a pretty cool piece of redware. It's all tumbled from the creek, so that's pretty old. Yeah, it's cool. Very cool. Maybe worth my visit here. We'll see. See what I find, if anything else. All right, we're finally back from our hike. Not really much was found on that. And yeah, it's just really not worth hunting. Maybe we'll go up to the foundation tomorrow or do something like that. Yeah. All right, yep, we'll go. Yep, we'll go. You ready to go, Lily? So I thought I'd show you guys that depression down in there, right beside where we're driving. I'm getting over the edge as far as I can, trying to see any cars coming. But that's the old Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal right there. Like I said, built in the mid to early 1800s, about 1840, 1838, somewhere in that ballpark. But that's what all that is over there. And I'm going to have to get over here, although there's a car coming. There we go. I'd love to magnet fish some of that, or even metal detect this upper berm here where the mule paths were, but I got enough to do. Alright, hopefully I can get my spot back here and nobody took it. It's a popular one. It's a good one, that's why. Let's see if I can get it back here. No, like little Miatas parked in here or anything. Alright, looks like I got it. Yep, there's my spot. Sweet! I wanted to show you guys something I'm going to try here. I have a camping set of everything from pots, pans, and then these kettles here as well. I want to try these out. I can't say I've ever used these while camping. Usually I just buy coffee and take it, or plug it in on site, which is kind of glamping, I guess. I'm going to try this big one. The only problem is we're not allowed to build fires down here, but man, I got a hankering for a coffee. I'm just going to build a little fire ring actually down here over the hill here, try to keep my smoke low, and see if I can't make myself some coffee. Try this bad boy out. I even have some kindling I busted up earlier so I can heat up my kettle and slow brew a batch of coffee for myself here in the larger kettle I got. I'll open her up here. I know this lid here lifts off of here, brews and boils up through the foot there, through that little hole, and then we'll see it in the percolator when it comes through. Hopefully these little holes on here are small enough not to let any big grounds through, but I guess I'll find out. I've used them before camping, but I can't say I've used mine. So yeah, I just want to see how it works. A little more, some for look. There we go. Good. Alright, I'll take this. Put this back down over here. Can't press on it too hard. This whole thing's like aluminum. The foot's already bent up pretty good. I had to bend it back. Alright, the little thing goes, little top of that tube goes in the top of that, and I'll be able to see her percolate. When she's nice and dark, I'll know she's done. Well, there you have it, guys. Got some rocks holding up my kettle. See how this coffee turns out. Keep feeding little sticks in. Keep that fire small so I don't get in trouble. Campfire coffee completed.